Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Raptors, big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Well, here we are. You gotta love game 1 of the season, right, Steve? No other feeling like it. Starting a brand new year, there's so much excitement around the league right now.
I love it, Kevin, especially for the fans. They have been waiting for this moment. The energy inside here is amazing.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Anunoby against Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Conley with the screen on Anunoby. Edwards, that's good.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Siakam against Towns. Now, here's Siakam. Not a lot of room. Schroeder with the screen on Towns. Schroeder outside. 5 on the clock. Buries it from 3-point range.
There's Dennis Schroeder doing it off the catch. He's got a lot of talent and still some untapped upside.
Towns, a screen on Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. Towns, no luck. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. This is the first they're seeing of the Timberwolves here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
The first free throw is good. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And Gobert drops them both. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Her kicks to Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Schroeder. No good on the triple.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Edwards against Anunoby. Back to Conley. Outside, Towns. To the inside. Here's Edwards. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Conley surveying the D. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Drills it from outside.
Mike Conley with a terrific field in the pick and roll. He's like a quarterback going through his progressions.
Schroeder against Conley. From down low, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Barnes passes to Schroeder over Conley, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Great concentration to knock that down with the defender closing out. Dennis has no conscience.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Gobert, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Siakam inside, defended by Towns. Siakam passes to Barnes. And here is McDaniels. No scoring in this one. Passes it to Towns. Shoots over Schroeder. He drains it from the right block.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Siakam outside. Schroeder outside. Pirtle with a screen on Conley. Takes the 13-footer. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off inside by Pirtle.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Outside Edwards. Down low, here's Conley, and Pirtle sends it back. Conley finds Gobert, and stolen by Siakam. That one's in, his first shot this game.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Greg, talking about Jakob Pirtle, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Here's Conley. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Trent comes in for OG Anunoby. And Flynn subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Trent. And again, Toronto no luck. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Milton. Outside, Towns. The pass to Reed. Milton with it. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's McDaniels in for Barnes. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Toronto, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Trent outside, shoots. A miss that time, would have put him up. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Shoots over McDaniel. Edwards can't hit. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Edwards against Trent. Tipped away. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And it's Anderson that time on the assist from Edwards.
A heady player in transition. Kyle Slow-Mo Anderson can facilitate as well as find looks for himself.
The drive by Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Throw good, Siakam.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door.
Siakam hits them both. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Minnesota?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Kyle Anderson is out there with Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. Even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Edwards, that's good. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Here's Milton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here's Siakam. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. Flynn, from out on the wing, he knocks it down.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Milton. Out to Edwards. Here's the 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Siakam looking around. Outside Flynn. For 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
8 playoff appearances, Steve, in the last 10 years. Just seems like a matter of time before the Raptors catch fire again.
You know, Kevin, every team is 1 or 2 acquisitions away. They may just get one of these guys and spark a deep playoff run.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So accurate from downtown. Easy to understand why Trent Jr. is a volume 3-point shooter.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Changes for Toronto. Pirtle, he's checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for McDaniels. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Flynn. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Shake Milton. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Trent. There's a screen. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. OG Anunoby, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in for Anderson. Now, here's Siakam. Hurdle with a screen on Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Edwards. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Now, here's Siakam. He dishes it to Pirtle. Trent outside. Pirtle sets the pick for Trent. Over Edwards. Trent can't hit. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Raptors trail by 10. And the Raptors call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
You know what time it is, everyone? Time to make some noise and show some serious love to your Raptors. 1-1-7.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Gary Trent. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Now Pirtle, pass to Schroeder. Anunoby has screen on Conley. Schroeder kicks to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Timberwolves leading by 8. And for NBA champion Chris Boucher, Steve, his story is one of perseverance.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Homeless in Montreal. Chris Boucher dropped out of high school at 16 to get a job. And that's when he started playing organized basketball. He kept grinding, and the rest is history. And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
To the middle. Here's Schroeder. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now here's Conley. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Conley causes so many problems for the defense. He's quick, and he has the ability to score from anywhere.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Free throw good. Conley.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Anderson's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
Conley inside the line. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Siakam's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors. To the wing on the left. Anderson against Barnes. Anderson kicks to Conley. Passes to Anderson. Takes the three. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. The rebound by Anderson.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Conley. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 6 points for Mike Conley.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Schroeder looking around. Pass to Siakam. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And there are some fantastic matchups coming up, some really great games.
Wait. They aren't all great. Some of those are going to stink it up.
Well, they all can't be winners, Shaq. Why are you calling them out? I mean, why are you so grumpy today?
Just trying to be honest with America. There are some stinkers on the schedule. Don't let Ernie fool you.
That's why they play the games, big fella. You don't know right now which games are going to stink and which ones are going to be outstanding. You just don't know.
I know that.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Raptors.
They have to start penetrating in the lane. A few high percentage shots could make a difference in the paint. Right now, the focus has been on jumpers, and it's been too predictable.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Timberwolves leading by 10. There's the pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Now here's Schroeder. Anunoby is screen on Conley. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam outside. It's good from long range. Siakam's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Toronto. Edwards against Anunoby. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Barnes finds Schroeder. Siakam outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside Conley. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Schroeder kicks to Siakam. Shoots over Towns. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big time move and a big night for Siakam, looking like a perennial all-star.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Now here's Towns. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Schroeder. Edwards with it. 15 points in the game. Passes it to Towns. Launches a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Edwards drops them both.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do. And he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
First one falls for him. Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
Barnes hits them both.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Now here's Edwards. 17 points in the game. Towns a screen on Anunoby. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Anderson right side. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Good. Towns has got his 2nd basket.
And nice concentration. Towns staying laser focused near the rim.
And the Raptors call time here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Boucher. Anunoby with the screen for Boucher. 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Rebound, Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in blocked shots last year. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
They really take pride in defending the rim and sending shots back with some authority.
Here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. The pass to Boucher. Back to Schroeder. Barnes against Anderson. 4 on the shot clock. And with that shot, the Minnesota leaders cut to just 5 on the basket from Anunoby.
Outstanding work by OG. Unbelievable versatility. And that was a tough finish.
Towns a screen on Anunoby. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. From outside off the mark. The Raptors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Boucher. Here's Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Schroeder. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Anderson. Over Barnes. Anderson can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Schroeder passes to Anunoby. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards looking it over. Free throw line jump shot. Boucher with the rebound. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Boucher against Conley. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. They need this one. Another miss by Minnesota. And here is Barnes. And that one released in time, but no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Edwards. Shake Milton is out there with Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in a shooting guard. Now here's McDaniels. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Trent against Milton. Trent gets the bucket.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Jacks up a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto shooting poorly, just 35% so far. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Can beat you from mid-range as well. Siakam adding more nuances to his game every year.
Anderson up top to the middle. Reed kicks to Anderson. Pulls up on the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. And a change for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Pass to Siakam. Count it from 12. Siakam's got the lead up to 1 now for Toronto.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Trent against Conley. Reed kicks to Milton. Count that bucket. Toronto, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pirtle sets the pick for Porter. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The team really depends on Porter. He's a key part of their high-level offense.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Anderson kicks to Reed. Off target from outside. The Raptors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. McDaniels dishes to Pirtle. The pass to Porter. Here's McDaniels. A 3-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail. Anderson outside. Pass to Reed. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-point bomb. Reed's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the Raptors call time here. Some changes for Toronto. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for McDaniels. OG Anunoby comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trent. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's McDaniels in for Shake Milton. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Barnes. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder against Conley. And that one's good. Schroeder. And the Raptors lead by 1.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
Schroeder against Conley. Outside Edwards. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for 1 more. That one goes on Anunoby. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Raptors trail by 3. Barnes outside. Passes it to Pirtle. And here is Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Towns. Siakam's shot is off.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. From deep. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Towns against Siakam. Lets it go from 11. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. McDaniels finds Conley. Outside Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Conley against Schroeder. Now the pass to Towns. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Siakam. Again, Toronto.
Huge when his team needed it. Pascal Siakam is no stranger to nailing crucial shots.
Edwards against Anunoby. Edwards passes to Conley. Shoots over Schroeder, and Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Towns against Siakam. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. Tries again. Minnesota with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Edwards drawing the double team. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
And Toronto making a change here. Achiuwa's checked in. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the 4th. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one, and the Raptors miss again. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 9-point game. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And for Dennis Schroeder, that's a shot the defense will give him because of his ability to blow by people.
Conley against Schroeder. Now Conley. And so the Timberwolves take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congrats on the win. It looked like you guys stayed with your identity tonight. You think so?
Yeah, we wanted to just play our game, you know, stick to what we do best, get the ball inside, score in the paint, just try to make easy plays. And I think that's what we did, and we're able to just build off of that.
You guys are one of the best teams at staying to what you do. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.